Hey boys, it's HarmNone. We're customizing the Grotti Turismo R today because this thing, along with a slew of other old cars, has new customization. So a lot of old cars have new customization now, which is pretty cool. So we're starting off with the Turismo. Feel like it's a logical place to start. So we're gonna go ahead, get started with the armor. We're gonna go all the way up on that. The brakes as well for sure. For the bumpers, we have front and rear bumper options, and as you guys can see, we have many different things in here that we are not used to having for the Turismo R. Now this is pretty cool. I do have to say that I am pretty impressed with this. We're gonna go for the forged street splitter, I think. I like that. For the rear bumper, we can go for the secondary diffuser, I guess we'll do that. Why not? For the engine, we are going to go all the way up on that. For the exhaust, we have a few more options than usual. We got some nice little titanium options here. I really like the titanium tip exhaust, so we're going to go for that one. Why not? For the lights, we are going to go xenon, of course. For the livery, we do have livery options for the Turismo R now, which is really cool. We have the Italian stripes, which is sick. We got the red accents livery. We got the white accents livery. We got some camo we can add, camo and a half. It's kind of interesting. We got the atomic racing livery. We got the whippet racing, Yogarishima racing, and back to none. I'm not sure which one I want to go for. I kind of like the Italian stripes. I feel like that is kind of cool on the Turismo. Let's go for that. I know I kind of did that on the new Pegassi vehicle as well, but I think it looks pretty good. Yellow and black for the plate, as always. For the color of the vehicle, we could go for the crew color. It doesn't look too bad. I kind of like it, actually. Maybe we will go for it. Let's do it. Now for the secondary color, we could go for the crew color as well. Could also go for like a metallic black. I do like the black, honestly. I feel like that does look pretty good. So we'll keep that. We do have some roof fins that we can add to this thing as well. We'll go for the forged carbon roof fin. I like that. For the roof itself, we can go for a carbon roof if we so choose. We can also go for the painted roof. We'll go for the painted roof instead. I kind of like that option, so we'll do that. For the side skirts, we have a few more options than we are used to. I do like the forged stuff. It does look really good in my opinion, so we'll go for the forged street skirts. I do like that. And for the spoiler, we have many more spoiler options. This is really cool. We have a ducktail, which looks absolutely awesome. Oh man, there's so many options now. That wing is super tight. Oh man, there's so many cool options. I wish these were in the game the whole time. We're gonna go for the forged carbon arrow wing because that is just sick. It looks so cool. For the suspension, we are gonna lower that down all the way. It doesn't change much, but it does a little bit. Race transmission, of course, the turbo as well for sure. For the wheels, we have so much like forged like carbon fiber all over this thing, so I'm wondering if we should go for the Cheetah Carbon Rs, match up with it. Even though it's not like the same type of carbon, it does still look pretty good, I think. So we could go for that. Hold on, I gotta check the concave mega mesh. They don't really work with this car. I feel like they just don't fit. We have the Mercy concaves as well though that we could go for. Yeah, those look pretty good. We're gonna go for the Mercy concaves. For the wheel color, we'll go for a carbon black instead of regular black. I feel like that looks pretty good. Bulletproof tires as well, we will go for those. And of course, we're gonna tint the windows all the way out. This thing looks so cool and like so different. I really like how this looks. Let's take it down to the ground. We're gonna do a sound test and a full review on the car. Now I am interested to see if this thing is any faster or if it handles any differently than it used to. But first of all, we gotta do a sound test. So it sounds about the same as it always has. It hasn't changed at all, honestly, I don't think. It definitely looks a lot cooler than it ever has, though. That new wing is absolutely insane. The titanium exhaust as well looks so sick with the, the bright little color there on the bottom. I really like that. The Turismo, I can't honestly tell if it's faster or not. I don't think that they were planning on changing the performance of these older vehicles. However, the Turismo is feeling quite fast right now. I don't know if it's because I haven't customized the car in like 5 hours or what, but definitely feels a little bit different than I'm used to. I could be 100% wrong. It could be the exact same and it's just a placebo effect. It does feel a little bit better, a little bit more unique, a little bit different, which is pretty interesting. So I do I do like how the Turismo handles. The Turismo has always been a really good car in GTA Online. It's actually the first DLC car that was ever added into the game, which is pretty sick. And still to this day, it is still a very respectable car. It handles super nicely. I'm wondering if they changed the downforce value of the spoiler, or maybe it was always like this and I'm just like completely tripping right now. But it feels super grippy. Like it feels like this thing is not gonna let go of the road, like no matter what. So that is pretty interesting. I don't know if they changed the Turismo up or not, but they definitely have added the new customization, which is really nice and really important. I think if Rockstar continues to add more customization for the older cars, that is going to be really awesome to see. You know, see what happens with it all, because if we can get some customization on cars like the Adder, for example, or like the Canna Seminole, that would be absolutely insane. I'd love to see both those cars get some more customization options. That would be completely sweet. The Turismo, though, I gotta say I'm super impressed. It handles incredibly well. Accelerates decently as well. The top speed is a little weak because this was added a long time ago, right when GTA first came out. First DLC car in the entire game to be added, I do believe. So it's not exactly expected that it's going to be like the fastest car ever. However, I have to say I am completely enjoying my time driving this thing right now. It's handling like a dream. It feels like a dream. Sounds great. Customization looks awesome. I'm just super happy with the Turismo R right now. I think that this is a really great car. And for $500,000, you cannot go wrong with the Turismo R. No, you're not going to win any races, but it is still just a great car to have for free mode, I think. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for the Grotti Turismo R customization and review in Grand Theft Auto Online. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike. Subscribe if you guys are new. Go check out my other videos on the update today, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.